This video is for all the South Africans in the country, in the continent, and in the diaspora. All of you, if you really love this country, you have to watch this video to the end. I have something to tell you in the end.
Gold has always been the ultimate symbol of wealth, but it's far from the rarest or most valuable thing on the planet. Hidden in deserts and deep underground, and even inside living creatures, are substances so scarce that a single gram can be worth more than a lifetime supply of gold. Platinum. Platinum is one of the world's most versatile metals. It's prized for its industrial utility and its rarity. Its name comes from the Spanish platina, meaning little silver, coined by 16th century Spanish explorers who initially mistook it for impure silver found in the rivers of South America. Only later did scientists recognize it as an element, the symbol Pt, atomic number 78, and one with an extraordinary property. Platinum is far rarer in the Earth's crust than even gold. It happens at about 0.005 parts per million, and most of the world's supply comes from a handful of deposits in South Africa's Bushveld complex. Because it's usually mined as a byproduct of nickel or palladium extraction, its availability depends on other mining industries. The metal's value lies in its resistance to corrosion, high melting point, and catalytic properties. In the automotive sector, platinum is used extensively in catalytic converters to reduce emissions, similar to rhodium and palladium. It is also critical in the chemical industry for producing nitric acid and in petroleum refining. In medicine, compounds like cisplatin and carboplatin are used as chemotherapy drugs, making platinum literally life-saving. Its use in jewelry, with a bright white appearance and resistance to tarnish, have made it the preferred metal for high-end engagement rings and luxury watches. Unlike gold, which is often alloyed, platinum used in jewelry is typically 95% pure, making it more durable, and it's hypoallergenic. The rarity of platinum, though, stems from the scarcity, of course, and the difficulty of refining it. Producing a single ounce of pure platinum can require mining and processing up to 10 tons of ore. This labor-intensive process and the limited global output, typically less than 200 metric tons a year, help explain this high price. As of recent years, platinum prices have hovered between $900 and $1,200 per ounce, though historically it's exceeded $2,000 an ounce during market peaks. But beyond all the industrial and monetary uses, platinum has some symbolic significance as a measure of excellence and rarity. Terms like platinum record and platinum credit card reflect that cultural association with the highest standard. Platinum group elements, too, are thought to form primarily in supernovae and neutron stars, making each atom of platinum the product of stellar explosions that happened billions of years ago. In that sense, the metal is not only more valuable than gold on Earth, it is literally forged from one of the rarest processes in the universe. Moving on to number 7, iridium. Iridium is rare. It's among the most dense and corrosion-resistant metals known to science. It's part of the platinum group of metals. It's incredibly hard, brittle, and silvery white, with a remarkable ability to withstand temperatures above 2,400 degrees Celsius without melting or oxidizing. This makes it indispensable in specialized industrial applications, and it gives it a value that per ounce can rival or exceed that of gold. Iridium is pretty rare. It's estimated to be about 0.001 parts per million in the Earth's crust. It's roughly 40 times rarer than gold. What little exists near the surface typically arrives through extraterrestrial sources, believe it or not, meteorites. In fact, one of the most famous geological markers of all time, the boundary layer marking the extinction of the dinosaurs 66 million years ago, contains an unusually high concentration of iridium, which helps scientists confirm that a massive asteroid impact struck the Earth at that time. Modern iridium production is largely a byproduct of platinum and nickel mining, with the majority of global supply coming from South Africa and Russia. Annual production rarely exceeds 10 tons worldwide, which is an incredibly small amount compared to gold, which is mined by the thousands of tons. Because of the high melting point and the chemical inertness of it, iridium has vital uses in industries that demand durability. It's used in the tips of spark plugs, in crucibles for growing single crystals, and in electrical contacts that have to resist arcing and corrosion. It's also used to harden platinum in jewelry alloys to make precision instruments that operate under intense conditions like deep space probes and jet engines. Over the past few years, though, it's been trading in a wide range from about $1,000 per ounce to peaks exceeding $6,000 per ounce during supply shortages. The volatility in the pricing reflects the rarity of it and the difficulty of ramping up production. It's been used to craft objects meant to last for centuries, like the International Prototype Meter Bar made in 1889 from an iridium platinum alloy, which was chosen precisely because it would never corrode or deform. In essence, iridium's value really isn't just monetary, it's practical and scientific. It's a material that bridges the gap between industrial necessity and our cosmic history. It is truly rarer, and in some years more valuable than gold itself. Number 1. Diamond. So of course, diamonds are on the list. They're widely known as symbols of luxury, but beyond their beauty, they have a position as one of the most extraordinary and valuable natural substances. Composed entirely of carbon atoms arranged in a crystalline lattice, diamonds are the hardest naturally occurring material known to science, ranking a 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness. They form under immense pressure and heat, more than 150 kilometers beneath the Earth's surface, over billions of years before volcanic activity even brings them close to the crust. On a geological level, they are pretty rare. Natural gem-quality diamonds form under only specific temperature and pressure conditions found deep in the Earth's mantle, and those conditions existed most prolifically during the early stages of Earth's history, meaning most diamonds that are mined today are ancient, some more than 3 billion years old. While industrial and synthetic diamonds are now produced in huge quantities, natural gem-grade stones remain irreplaceable due to their unique optical and atomic characteristics. Each diamond's value is determined by what's known as the 4 C's: carat weight, color, clarity, and cut. Large, flawless stones, especially those with rare colors like blue, pink, or red, can reach prices exceeding $1 million per carat at auction. The most valuable diamonds in history, like the Hope Diamond or the Pink Star, are effectively priceless. They're valued in the hundreds of millions. However, diamonds are not only ornamental, it is an essential industrial material due to its unmatched hardness and thermal conductivity. Diamond-tip cutting tools, drills, and abrasives are used in everything from aerospace engineering to medical surgery. In recent years, high-purity synthetic diamonds have become crucial in electronics and quantum computing. A diamond's ability to conduct heat and resist radiation makes it ideal for high-performance semiconductors. The global diamond industry is dominated by a few key producing countries: Russia, Botswana, Canada, and South Africa. Each of these regions had massive rhodium. Rhodium is at the top of this list. It's not because of its luxury or its symbolism, but because of its rarity and limited supply. This silvery white metal belonging to the platinum group is one of the rarest elements in the Earth's crust and one of the most essential in modern technology. While gold has historically been a universal standard of wealth, rhodium has quietly become the world's most expensive precious metal, with prices that have in recent years surged to staggering levels, at times exceeding $29,000 an ounce, more than 15 times the price of gold. Rhodium was discovered in 1803 by an English chemist, William Hyde Wollaston, shortly after his discovery of palladium. He isolated it while analyzing platinum ore from South America and named it after the Greek word rhodon, meaning rose, due to the pink hue of some of its compounds. Even then, its scarcity was evident. It happens only in trace amounts within platinum and nickel ores, and is usually extracted as a byproduct of refining those metals. It can't be mined directly in economically viable quantities, which makes global production very small.
Those two rarest F are found in South Africa. Imagine, we have the most expensive mineral. When we combine those two and bring out this one, we have the most expensive mineral in the world. That's why these white people cry to be South African so much. They are Europeans, they are not African.
Typically less than 30 tons a year compared to 3,000 tons of gold. Now, that rarity alone would make rhodium valuable, but its true worth is in the critical role it plays in modern industry. It has exceptional physical and chemical properties. It's highly reflective, has one of the highest melting points of any metal, 1964 degrees Celsius, and is almost completely resistant to corrosion. These traits make it indispensable in things like catalytic converters, the devices that scrub toxic gases from vehicle exhaust. Within these converters, rhodium acts as a catalyst to convert the harmful nitrogen oxides into harmless nitrogen and oxygen. But outside the automotive sector, rhodium is used for other specialized applications where durability and reflectivity are essential. It's commonly used as a plating material for jewelry, giving white gold and silver pieces a bright mirror-like finish that resists tarnish. It also appears in high-precision optical instruments, electrical contacts, and laboratory crucibles that have to withstand extreme heat and corrosion. Because the element is so rare, recycling plays an important role in the rhodium market. Much of the world's supply comes from not mining it, but from recovering it from used catalytic converters. Recycling methods of this is complex and expensive. It involves high-temperature smelting and chemical extraction, but nevertheless, the economics make sense, even when small quantities are worth tens of thousands of dollars per ounce.
You see that we have the most expensive minerals in the world. You see, all the expensive minerals in the world are found in South Africa. You saw that, right? We need to protect all this wealth. Protecting it means that we must unite with Africa. Stay with me. If the African continent is united, we'll have one military base, one military command. So every issue in Africa will be handled through a common system on the whole African continent. Another thing that will benefit is that we will have one currency. The whole Africa will have one currency. So the South African rand won't be the only strong currency in Africa. The whole African continent will have one strong currency. You see what is happening in Congo. Those things that are happening in Congo and Sudan is because their lands have expensive minerals, which some of those minerals are here in South Africa. They don't have them. But you see what is going on there because Africa is not united. You think that what is happening in Congo won't happen here? After this video, if you still think that way, please watch this video again and come back and tell me if this won't happen in South Africa within 10 years.